Hey, so I wanted to do like a small update about how my chronic illness has been recently. So, in the past, I want to say it's been over a month, but I really don't have any concept of time. But I've been going through a fatigue crash. And the thing is about this illness is people try to relate and they'll say, like, oh, I'm tired a lot too, but like, it's not like that at all. It's like you have weights on every single part of your body, even attached to your lungs. And no matter what you do, you can't get rid of them. Like, you can maybe lessen the effects for a brief period of time, but sometimes it's impossible no matter how much or how little you sleep or eat or drink water, what medication you're on. Like, it's really overwhelming sometimes. It's tough to it's really tough to want to keep going when you know that this is it. Like, there's no cure, this is it. To think that like this is going to be my life. This is going to be my life. I'm smiling, but that's only because the alternative is to cry, and that would just exhaust me even more. People really, really underestimate this illness, and in my opinion, one of the worst secondary symptoms that comes along with the chronic fatigue is the insomnia. Like, imagine being so completely exhausted, like right down to your bones, and just desperately wanting to go to bed. And once you're there, you're just lying there and you can't sleep. And every time your heart beats, you can just feel yourself getting more and more exhausted. Like, honestly, this is hell. This illness is hell. And the thing is, most of the time, physically, you look fine. Or at least people can ignore the symptoms. Like, if someone's exhausted, generally you can see that they're exhausted. But it seems like with most chronic illnesses, they're referred to as invisible mostly because people don't want to see it. That is actually really, really, really frustrating. Like, my illness is not invisible, you're just refusing to look at it. I just don't want to have to handle this anymore. I don't want this anymore. I realized the other day that while this illness isn't fatal, like, you can't die from having ME/CFS. It, like, but at the same time, I realized this could very well kill me. All it could take is one other time of me just being too overwhelmed, too exhausted, and that could be it, you know? Something doesn't have to be a fatal illness for it to kill you. I don't think people realize that. This illness definitely has a kill count. And I'm scared that I'm gonna end up just as another one of them. Okay, this kind of got really depressing, but like, it's just so. It's so overwhelming, and I don't know how to handle it anymore. Yeah. Sorry that this wasn't the usual kind of uplifting video I usually post on here, but I'm honestly just so tired. And I guess this is my attempt at kind of showing God, I don't know. I just don't want to be tired anymore.